Hello, my name is Lito. Today we have the topic of our video, laser removal, with amazing Doctor Vitaly Mikrykov. Hi Vitaly.
Hi.
I would like to ask you first of all about your program. Could you please tell me about your online education program about laser removal?
Okay. My name is Vitaly Mikrykov. I am PhD in medical sciences and I make the laser tattoo removal for 14 years. And the last 6 years I make the trainings for the specialists from all over the world. It's online training and it's called permanent makeup removal coaching. It consists of the modules about the skin structure and physiology, laser tattoo removal, pigmentology, removers, and other very useful topics for the permanent makeup masters. And this is the main thing that I do in my life now, and my main goal is to make specialists the great expert in the laser tattoo removal and other issues.
You will find information about this program in the description below to this video, and you can find the link on Instagram of Vitaly and online website where you can find information and you can check everything about this amazing program. And by the way, I am a student of Vitaly, and this is very professional educational platform, and I really recommend, if you would like to do laser removal, you should take course from Vitaly. And now I would like to ask some professional questions from Vitaly about why we should do laser removal first and when we better to do cover-up technique for the eyebrows.
Laser tattoo removal is the gold standard for permanent makeup masters and tattoo masters before making cover-up. Because if you try to cover up some eyebrows with a big amount of pigment in the skin, you'll have the awful result. In a few months, the old permanent makeup or old tattoo will become more visible, and your great work will be damaged with the old and ugly permanent makeup. And this will continue repeat and repeat after every correction because of the big amount of old pigment is inside the skin. And for the reason this not happened, you need to remove this, and the best way to do this is a laser tattoo removal, because it's safe in the right hands, in the hands of good specialist, and it's very effective and take not so much time. That's why laser tattoo removal is really a gold standard for every permanent makeup master and every tattoo master.
What do you think, when we should remove the old pigment first? How many treatment permanent makeup artists have to do before to go with laser tattoo removal?
In my opinion, you need to remove old permanent makeup every time when you apply the new permanent makeup. It will be better, and it will provide the best results for you. You can not to remove the old permanent makeup if there are not so much pigment, and it's maybe yellow tint or something like this, very small amount of ink in the skin. In this case, if the form and of eyebrow is okay, you can cover up it with a low risk of bad results. In other options, there are big amount of pigment. If there are intensive color, intensive tint of eyebrows, you always need to clear up the skin before applying new permanent makeup, because if you will make it overlapped or cover up, it will be not good results. Many newbies in permanent makeup thinks that they can do this anyway. In their case, it will be great result. No way. In any way, it will be no good result. And experienced permanent makeup masters will tell you this is a not good idea to cover up without removal of all permanent makeup.
Definitely, I agree with opinion of Vitaly, and my opinion is the same. Like, we can do permanent makeup procedure, and we can do after that touch-up or color correction. Maybe in 1-2 years your client come back, and maybe you can see if the color is not so intensive. You can do cover-up technique on new permanent makeup, but if you can see that the color is already fully intensive in the skin, it's better first of all to clean the skin first. Yeah, and remove with laser removal, and then go and move forward with new permanent makeup.
If it's your client which you make the permanent makeup a few years ago, and the inks you used is the same, the form is the same, is nothing really changes, then you can refresh it and make it more visible in a better condition of permanent makeup. But if it's a client from other masters, you don't know what inks they use and what pigments in the skin, and the color is very intensive, it's better to clean up and after that make your perfect permanent makeup.
Perfect. If the client has eyebrows and over the time it turns gray or blue, what does client have to do and why it's happened? Why the eyebrows turn gray and blue?
Okay, it's a very interesting question. It's like a mixture of the physiology of the skin, physiology of color vision, color perception of our eyes and brain, and physics, optics, and Tyndall effect. It's usually normal effect because dermis, where the pigment is located, is a live tissue, and it changes over the time. And with years, it's all collagen fibers, elastin fibers, everything is changes many times. And because this restructuring of the dermis, the pigment is sink deeper in the skin. Transparent layer over the pigment become more thicker, and in this layer we have scattered wavelengths of our visual light. And in the first line, the scattered we have scattered the blue wavelengths of our visual light, and that's why we have like an additional color added to our visual perception. And the pigment did not changes in the skin. It's not change color, but we see more bluish tint after the years on the eyebrows, on the tattoos. You can see it on black tattoos. They look like have a blue tint, but in reality, the black pigment not changes, and the eyebrows not changes their color in the skin. It's only our visual perception, and this is normal. That's why I insist that you need to remove all permanent makeup to solve this problem, solve this kind of problem in the skin and in color perception before making new.
Yeah, I totally agree. Why? Because the color going deeper inside and it's looking more bluish and grayish. And before, if you would like more brownish color of your eyebrows, you have to remove first the old ink, and after that you can apply new pigment.
Yes, I totally agree with you, and this is the main reason, yes, for the bluish tint of the eyebrows, of the tattoos, and everything. And this is physiologically normal for this tattoo and permanent makeup.
And one more question for you about what do you think about camouflage of the bad shape, for example, different style of the tails of the eyebrows or head of the eyebrows. What do you think it's will be good for the client or not for in the future?
I want to tell about the camouflage. I have two vision, because in one part there are good results of camouflage of scars, good results of camouflage of some skin imperfections, some skin problems, and I see the good results, but it is very rare. It needs a specialist, will be a great professional in it and make the good work, but it's very rare. Usually I see the awful results of this camouflage. This is very bad idea to cover up the eyebrows, head of eyebrows or tails of the eyebrows with the white color or flesh color, because it's doing not so good. It's not so good, make not so
and
good
what
results.
happens after laser removal?
Yes, and if you think after this camouflage, you don't like the results, and usually people don't like results because it's look like something.
It's like different
yes,
from the skin color.
Something alien.
Yeah.
Yes, something. What is it? And you think about, oh, okay, I will remove it with the laser tattoo removal. We have such effect like a paradoxical darkening. It's effect of reaction of pigment of the titanium dioxide pigment on the laser flashes when it become from the white or flesh color to the gray or black color.
Or green.
Yes, but after it become black or green black, it after more sessions of laser removal, it become the light green fade. It's very hard to remove with usual and EQ switch lasers. And it's need to Alexandrite Picasure laser. It's very expensive machine and very expensive procedures. And that's why it's better not to use these cover-ups with the flash color, with the white color in the eyebrows and the permanent makeup, because it's a very big problem to remove it. And after it become dark, after paradoxical darkening effect, it's statistically proven, statistically the proofs that it's needed to be done more procedures. It's become more difficult to delete these pigment from the skin. And in this case, maybe you need to use some remover, but it is dangerous too in unprofessional hands and not skilled specialists.
And last question, what I would like to ask you, are you teaching in your online program how to work with laser machine removal?
Yes, of course, it's a main block, it's a main goal to teach specialists from the zero to the professional level into removal. I teach from the beginning, from the skin structure and the finishing all the rare cases and all rare situations that you can get in your practice. I have much practice lessons. You can learn the laser tattoo removal online, and thousands of my students prove this is reality, because you only need to make like I tell you, like I show you, repeat it in reality, and you will get the same results. I see it in thousands of my students, and you can find feedback from them and read it, and then come to my program.
Yeah, and my feedback, yeah, I definitely recommend this program, and really you can learn how to remove all tattoo ink and how to remove tattoo and how to remove all print makeup, and you will have a lot of different lessons about even removal.
Yes.
Vitaly, thank you so much that you coming to see me and you answering on all our questions. If you have some question, you can text below in the comment, and Dr. Vitaly will try to answer on all your questions. And please don't forget to follow Vitaly on Instagram, and please look on his website, and you will see all topic of his program on his website. Thank you so much one more time, and see you next time in our YouTube channel. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Все супер.